okay. You're a K-pop fan, right? And you have merchandise of your favorite group, and you know the difference between official merch and tour merch. But do you know the difference between them and which one you should buy? Hi, my name's Kenji. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 켄지고요. Welcome to Table Talk Thursday. Yeah, I should really buy a table at this point. This series is gonna continue. But yeah, let's go. Doink! Okay, first of all, for those of you who don't know the difference between official merch and tour merch, official merch is merchandise that the company of the artist releases. That's why it's official. Make sense? Tour merch, or often called official tour merch, is merchandise that come out when they're touring. So like t-shirts or like a specialized fan light or a cap, or it could be anything. It could be like a keychain, whatever. Now, what's the difference between those two? First of all companies are different and all tour companies are different. So this isn't all of them. I'm just talking about the ones that I know, but this is often the case. Okay, so disclaimer. So official merch is released by the company, but usually they make it somewhere else. Like, of course, there's gonna be a production company that they hire to make the merch, and then they send it to the company, and the company sells it because the company doesn't have a factory to pump out all that stuff. Make sense? So sometimes the design and the production is held in other countries, and then they come back to Korea and then they sell it in Korea. And oftentimes official merch have a higher quality, and it's what everyone usually buys, and all the money goes to the company and the factories that they make and the designer team. So yeah, you're feeding the big company that has your favorite group, and maybe but not likely the group will get commission. But yes, that's what almost everybody owns, like let's say a light stick or a album or whatever. Now let's talk about the tour merch. This is something that you guys really don't know. So tour merches split into two categories. One, let's say your group, your favorite K-pop group is really, really big, so they can tour by themselves. As in, they don't need a touring company. Let's say BTS doesn't need a touring company because they hire the whole crew and everyone that's needed for a tour. So if BTS releases a tour merch, that's almost the same thing as a official merch. It's made by the company, the money goes to the company, and yeah, it's basically an official merch. And you would know the difference by looking at a poster, and if there's another company with your whatever entertainment company, then they hired a touring company. Because often case, touring in US is, let's just talk about the US because I'm from the US. Oftentimes touring in US is very expensive and it'll be hard to organize everything. That's why you need a touring company who organizes everything for you. And often cases, if your group is on a tour with a touring company, your group didn't decide on the tour, on the concert. The touring company did. So the touring company actually hires the artist to come and they do the tour. So they make money because K-pop artists are so expensive. And they either split the concert ticket price or they don't. Just depends on what goes on with them. But now, tour merch is made by the touring company, and that's why it doesn't always have the best that money goes to the touring company, not the company that has your artist. But this is important. So if your artist is just starting out and they aren't big at all, you need the touring companies to hire them to come here. Because they can't come by themselves. Their company can't afford that. So by buying a tour merch from a small group is telling the tour company, oh, they are worth the money. They are worth bringing them here. Makes sense? So that's another reason why you should buy a tour merchandise. Because that's saying this group is worth bringing over. Which means the touring company will bring them over again because they're worth it. And since bringing artists from Korea is super expensive, I mean, they're pricey as they are already, but the touring company needs to pay for their hotel, flight fee, all their crew, hair, makeup, food, whatever. So they're very, very expensive, and the touring company often go bankrupt when it doesn't do well. And usually all their money comes from tour merch or fan signs that they do, or high touch that they do at the concert. So basically, for buying those high touch tour merchandise, you are helping the tour company to bring your artists in more. So that's the big difference between tour merch and official merch. Official merch is cool and it's something that everybody has. Like, let's say an army bomb, everybody has that, and it's cool to be a part of something. But the tour merch is saying that you were at the tour, you were at the concert, if you have one, and you're helping your smaller K-pop to come see you more. So I see a lot of people wanting their small groups to come to their city or country, but honestly, those small groups can't afford to do a tour in other countries without a touring company helping them out. But a touring company can only make money by merchandise and high touch and all that, etc. So by buying that, you're supporting the tour company and you're supporting your artist. So yeah. But like I said, this isn't always the case, so don't quote me. But I've worked with a lot of touring companies before, and I've worked with like other K-pop companies as well. And usually this is the case. And if you're standing a small group, and if you want them to come to the States more or come to your city more or whatever, let them know that you're willing to pay for the merchandise or high touch or concert tickets. Because that's the only way you can bring them over here. And I know it's expensive, I know that it's too much money, but I'm just telling you honestly that, you know, the tour company has to make profit for them to continue bringing your favorite K-pop groups. And if you want your favorite K-pop groups to come, the touring company has to survive and not go bankrupt, obviously. So yeah, now for my opinion, and it could be like a small recap of what I just said. If you're standing a big group like BTS, then you don't really need to buy tour merch. You can just buy official merch and you're good there. But if you're standing a small group, like a rookie group, then yeah, buying official merch is cool, but I would buy the tour merch because that just makes sense. I hope your questions were answered. And yes, the BTS Starbucks collab giveaway is still going on, so get on that. And the shampoo giveaway is also going, so get on that as well. And maybe for Free Friday tomorrow, I would do another giveaway, maybe. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll do every 2 weeks. And also, those giveaways will end as soon as the quarantine is over, because like I said already, that a lot of post office have essential stuff that they need to bring to families and people. So I think it's the right thing to do to hold on sending the goods to people who want until the quarantine is over. So why not have the giveaway longer? Makes sense, right? Okay. Well, that was today's Table Talk Thursday, and please write down in the comments what you want to know about the Korean industry, or Korean culture, Korean history. Yeah, anything that you want me to talk about. I actually have a short list right here, but yeah, you can either comment down or go comment on my Instagram or tweet me or whatever. Okay? Okay. Good? Good. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment something nice. And I will see you tomorrow on Free Friday. Okay? Bye. Doink.